Before the fire. The forge still smells of iron and smoke as I wipe my hands on a rag, staring at the cooling embers. The rhythmic clang of the hammer, my daily companion, has finally ceased. Evening has come, and with it, that uneasy silence that's been creeping into our village for weeks. It is too quiet tonight, no laughter from the tavern, no children playing by the well. My name is Marco, and I was never meant to be a soldier. My father taught me the trade of blacksmithing, honest work that left calluses on my palms but also pride in every plow, every horseshoe, every blade I forged. That life feels distant now, like a dream that's slipping through my fingers. I step outside, the cold air biting my skin. The hills surrounding our valley are swallowed by darkness, but somewhere beyond them, men are marching, armies I've never seen but can already feel closing in. At the edge of the path, Petro is waiting, leaning against a fence post. My oldest friend, broad-shouldered and reckless as ever, though tonight his grin is gone. "You heard?" he asks without preamble. I nod. We've all heard, rumors of troops gathering just across the border, of villages burned, of men being dragged away. "They'll come soon," Petro says grimly. "We need every man to fight. They're taking volunteers at dawn." I want to tell him no. That my place is here, with Lena and our baby son. That I've never held a rifle longer than an afternoon hunt. But when I look at Petro's eyes, hardened, resolute, I know he has already made up his mind. "Think about it," he says, clapping my shoulder before walking off into the night. "Tomorrow, we stand or we fall." I watch him go, heart heavy. The thought of leaving my family terrifies me more than the thought of dying. Inside our house, Lena is rocking our son near the fire. She looks up at me, reading the tension on my face instantly. "They're coming, aren't they?" she whispers. I nod, sitting beside her. My son's tiny fingers curl around mine, warm and fragile. The weight of him in my arms is unbearable tonight, because I know I may have to leave him. "We could run," Lena says suddenly, her voice trembling. "We could pack what we can, go west, maybe cross the border. Others are leaving already." I thought about it, I admit. But if we all run, there'll be nothing left. Our homes, our land, they'll just take it. Her eyes glisten. "And if you die? What then?" I can't answer her. Instead, I hold her close, inhaling the scent of her hair, trying to memorize everything, her warmth, her heartbeat. In that moment, I feel the world narrowing to just us, this little bubble of life that war is about to destroy. The night is shattered by a dull thud in the distance. The floor trembles slightly beneath us. I freeze. Then another explosion, closer this time. Dogs bark frantically outside. A panicked scream echoes from the street. "They've started," I breathe. I grab the old rifle from its rack. My hands shake as I load it, fingers clumsy from fear. "Marco, no," Lena begs. "Stay. We can hide in the cellar." I shake my head, my chest tight. "If we don't fight, they'll take everything. They'll kill anyone who resists." "I have to try." Tears stream down her cheeks as she presses our son to her chest. I kiss them both, my lips lingering as if I could somehow etch the memory into my soul. "It'll come back, I promise, though I don't know if I believe it." The air outside is filled with shouting and chaos, neighbors running with bundles of belongings, horses neighing in panic, children crying. Smoke already rises near the river where the first shells have landed. I run to the edge of town where Petro waits with a small group of men, all armed with whatever weapons they could find, hunting rifles, shotguns, even pitchforks. Their faces are pale, but there is a grim determination in their eyes. "You came," Petro says, relief flickering in his expression. I nod. I couldn't stay behind. The roar of engines grows louder, 2 battered trucks rattle up the road, militia volunteers climbing aboard. Someone shouts, "To the front. We hold them at the bridge." Petro slaps my back. "Come on." I climb onto the truck bed with the others. My hands grip the cold metal railing as we lurch forward, the village shrinking behind us. The wind stings my face as we speed east, toward the unknown. I glance back one last time. Flames lick at the rooftops of the outer houses. My chest aches, this is the only home I've ever known, and it's already dying. I press my lips together, fighting the rising panic. I don't feel like a hero. I feel like a fool rushing toward his own death. But I can't turn back, the truck rattles over the uneven road, headlights cutting through the night. No one speaks. The only sounds are the engine's growl and the distant thunder of artillery. I sit beside Petro, my rifle across my lap. My palms are slick with sweat despite the cold air. Every few minutes, I glance at the other men, faces grim, jaws clenched. Most of them are farmers, craftsmen, fathers. None look ready for war, yet all of us know we may not return. As dawn creeps over the horizon, the first signs of battle appear. We pass a burned-out cart, a horse lying dead in the ditch. A farmhouse smolders in the distance, black smoke curling into the pale sky. Petro mutters, "God help us." I can't answer. My throat feels tight as I take it all in. The devastation is real, no longer just rumor. When we finally reach the outskirts of the next town, soldiers in proper uniforms are already digging in, preparing barricades. They wave us through, shouting orders we barely understand. The truck stops near a half-collapsed barn. "Out!" someone yells. We jump down, boots crunching on frosted grass. A man in an officer's coat approaches, sizing us up quickly. "Militia, huh? Good. Grab ammo, find cover. The enemy's scouts are already near the bridge. We hold them here or they'll sweep through by nightfall." I swallow hard. There's no time for training, no time for fear. I look at Petro. His face is pale, but he forces a grin. "Guess this is it." I nod silently, clutching my rifle tighter. My old life is gone. This is who I am now, whether I'm ready or not. We barely have time to load our rifles before the first shots ring out in the distance, sharp cracks that echo through the valley. Someone shouts, "They're coming." My heart pounds as I crouch behind a low stone wall, peering toward the bridge. Figures move between the trees, shadows advancing, rifles glinting in the early light. The officer raises his arm, signaling us to hold fire. My breath comes fast and shallow. My fingers tremble on the trigger. Then the command, "Fire." The air erupts in gunfire. The crack of rifles, the hiss of bullets cutting through the air, the screams of men struck down. I squeeze the trigger. My rifle kicks against my shoulder, the shot ringing in my ears. I don't know if I hit anyone, I only know that I fired, that I've crossed a line I can never return from. Petro fires beside me, teeth bared in a snarl. "Reload!" he yells, fumbling with his rifle. The enemy answers with their own volley. Chips of stone spray into my face as bullets smash into the wall. Someone screams behind me, a young man clutching his chest, blood soaking through his shirt. "Medic!" Another shouts, but there is none. I press myself lower, my heart hammering. The battle is chaos, men yelling, rifles cracking, the acrid stench of gunpowder filling the air. And through it all, a single thought pounds in my head, "I'm going to die here." The fight feels endless. Time stretches, seconds into minutes, minutes into hours. My shoulder aches from the recoil, my ears ring so loudly I can barely hear Petro shouting beside me. At some point, the enemy fire slackens. A whistle pierces the air, and the shadows retreat toward the trees. We've held the bridge, for now. I slump back against the wall, chest heaving. My hands won't stop shaking. All around me are the moans of the wounded, the lifeless bodies of men who only yesterday were farmers and merchants. Petro sits beside me, his face gray with exhaustion. "You did it," he says hoarsely. "Your first fight. You're still alive." I stare at the blood on my hands, some mine, some not. The taste of iron and smoke coats my tongue. I feel hollow, as if a part of me has been carved away. I glance toward the rising sun. Somewhere beyond those hills is my home, Lena, our son. But the man who left them last night is gone. I know now that this is just the beginning. The war has truly begun.